Tune Fart. Well, welcome back to Tune Fart. I'm Aaron. Look, we have to apply a scale pattern to the ultimate pattern I taught in that first video. If you haven't seen that video, watch that. You need to know where every note is on the neck. And using that pattern, you can apply whatever scale you want over the top of it. We're going to do that with the major scale. Let's get to it. You like my legs? Think that looks pretty? Here, I'll hike them up. That makes the video look cooler. No, actually the leg color probably distracts from the color of the fretboard. Maybe I should pull that down. It's kind of weird. I don't want to weird anybody out. Okay. We're going to go ahead and apply the just a real simple major scale pattern to what we were just looking at here. Remember all the notes that were that are a G in that last pattern. I'm going to go over it real quick here. So this is the high E string, and this is the low E string. And if we go E, F, F sharp, G, and here it's E, F, F sharp, G, so it's the same note. If we play a G here, G here, over one, up one, there's a G, over two, up one, over one, skip two strings, over one, up one, and then over two, up one, over two frets, up one string. Okay, so we have all those notes. There's walking a G all the way up. Then the pattern repeats. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and number our fingers here. We're going to call them 1, 2, 3, and 4. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start with the second finger taking up this fret space where the G is, and we're going to call that 2 because it's the second finger. So our pattern is on the low E string, then we're going to move up one string. The pattern is 2, 4, 1, 2, 4. 2, 4, move up a string, 1, 2, 4. So 2, 4, 1, 2, 4. The thing is, so once you learn that, that's not the full major scale. That's part of it here. A scale has 7 tones in it for the major scale. We walked through that it has 7 notes, so now we're going to walk through the finger positions. 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4. Again. There's the pattern. Now we can go ahead and apply that pattern. Here we go again. The difference is once we move over one, up one to the next G to apply that pattern, we do have to count for, as we move up, notice we went up 2 strings, right? Well, if we start up and we walk up this same pattern, we're going to have to account for the tuning difference of this string right here. This string is the E, A, D, G, B string right here, right before the high E string. Here's what I mean. Let's go through the pattern. We're going to walk through it. Remember, it's 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4. Here we can go 2, 4, 1, 2, 4. Now watch what happens. Ooh, that didn't sound right, did it? We have to actually transpose that up a fret. Let's do it that way. We're still going to use the same fingers. We're just going to move them up to account for the tuning difference of that B string. There we go. That sounds right. 4, 1, 2, 4. And instead of moving right here, we just move that up. 1, 3, 4. Now let's walk through the pattern again from the bottom. From that first G we tried it. Notice this is the next G note here, right? Because we go over one, up one, over two, up one, and that's where the pattern ended. Now, if we walk up the same pattern, of course, we're ending up on the high E string. We don't have another string to go to. But we can keep walking up this string to finish up the scale there, to finish up the major scale. This is the power of knowing where every of whatever note is on the fretboard, where its location is. In this example, we're using the G, but we could use the notes here, or the notes here, here. So G sharp A sharp B, C, C sharp D, D sharp E, and then the pattern repeats. It's important to practice this all over the fretboard and practice it with different notes. First, you need to find out what note you're playing, and then practice playing the major scale pattern forwards and backwards on that note. Forwards and backwards. Then you can start getting a little fancier with it. This is how you advance as a guitar player. This is one example. You take some sort of concept, but then you kind of make it your own and you start experimenting with it and developing your own way of doing it. That's how you get hardcore. Oh yeah. And it's loads of fun too. That's what you have to understand, is you have to get past the whole, do it this way rigidly as the book says. Okay, the book is to teach you the principles. The instructor is to teach you the principles, but after that, you have to make it your own. The goal is to learn enough so you can eventually play whatever you want to play. You can make up your own songs.